How's it going, boys? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a little bit. The truth is, I'm moving rooms, so that's taking a bit of my time, and I have some online summer college classes I do. I don't know if you know that, but you've read the title. This is my message to the Minecraft community right now. I'm recording this July 9th, 2022. It'll go up in a couple days, though, probably. So, this is my message. This goes for more than just the Minecraft community, but that's what I'm focusing on. We need to stop accepting less or being complacent with Mojang. That sounds bad. Hear me out. Compare 1.19, the mild update if we're being honest, to the Nether update. Or even if you throw both parts of Cave and Cliffs together, compare both of those to the wild update. And you see that the content, considering we only get usually an update a year, maybe two if we're lucky, that's not going to hold people over for a year. So, with that being said, stop accepting less, or else it's going to keep getting worse, and being complacent with Mojang. We can only use COVID as an excuse for so long. It's been 2 years. People have relatively been able to go back to work for a year, maybe a little less than a year right at this point, and work back what they used to. Even if they do work at home, it's optional usually, and they are able to work. They are able to work on the game. They are able to make updates. They've released 3 technically, 2 if we're being realistic, in the last year. So maybe we'll get one more by the end of the year. But if not, we're waiting a year with Wild Update? That's not going to work. The Wild Update is not going to hold players over for an entire year. Adding one biome to, I guess, the Ancient City is technically a biome, the Deep Dark, a mob, and Skulk, which is cool. It'll be good for redstone users. But it's not going to hold people over for a year with no update. And of course, it gets worse, with what it could lead to. If we keep being complacent, because this will keep happening. If we let Mojang, hey, listen, this update, you just released Cave and Cliffs Part 2, and this is Cave and Cliffs Part 3 practically, plus a swamp, but that's besides the point. That's fine. I'm sure the next one will be better. 1.20 will drop and be the exact same thing, because they know you can get away with it. Now, whether it's Microsoft or Mojang, I'm not 100% sure. Both are possibilities, but regardless of whoever it is, it'll happen again. If we keep being complacent, we're already seeing more bad decisions be made. And I think this one is definitely a Microsoft decision, all things considered. So I'm going to rag on Microsoft with this one. Of course, I've made a couple videos about it. The 1.19.1 moderation system, which if you don't know, if you haven't heard from all the big Minecraft YouTubers, essentially there are over 700 words they found in the files of the game that you can no longer say, including countries, because you cannot say certain phrases such as ASS or ass, such as NIG. So obviously you can guess what word that's for, but you can't say something like, if you're talking about Nigeria or night, you can't even say night. Come on now. You can't say Japan because JAP, that can be seen as offensive to Japanese people. Whether Japanese people actually think it's offensive or not, some do, some don't, I'm sure. But regardless, you can't say Japan. You can't say like, oh, I'm Japanese if you're Japanese talking to somebody, if you're introducing yourself. You can't say that anymore. This is the worst moderation system I've ever seen. Not to mention it's going to potentially ban you, and by potentially I mean it will, ban you from third-party servers Mojang and Microsoft have nothing to do with, which should only be moderated by the server owner and admins, as well as the third-party server host. If it isn't, the server host PC already, if it's something like I use Shockbyte, for example, it should be up to Shockbyte if it was in the case of me and any admins of my server, not Mojang or Microsoft, because they do not know how to moderate. Clearly they do not. And of course there'll be the just let it play out argument, I don't understand. I've never understood that argument because it's always wrong. So here's what I'll say about the moderation system and Mojang's current decision making, or Microsoft, whoever, with updates. It's going to lead to the death of Minecraft once again, and this one it's not going to be recoverable from. I truly believe that, and it's going to suck because it's my favorite game of all time. A lot of people make their income playing Minecraft. I don't, because I don't make income from YouTube, but that's besides the point. It's a lot of people's favorite game, and it's gonna die. It unfortunately will die again. The player base is going to drop. There'll be a bunch of children playing the game. That might be about it. The moderation system is going to turn a lot of servers away from updating past regular 1.19. And the funniest thing is, Mojang or Microsoft, whoever, are already trying to stop the one bypass that was found, which was a plugin for servers to essentially not connect their messaging systems or whatever to Mojang's database. They already screwed that over, so they clearly don't care about the community anymore. They clearly do not. They used to. I don't know if it's Mojang or Microsoft still. If it's Microsoft telling Mojang and Mojang is just taking the heat, whatever. The just let it play out argument is not going to work here. The moderation system alongside lackluster updates is going to be the death of Minecraft, unfortunately. But that's about it for my message to the Minecraft community. Just stop being complacent. Let Mojang know, even though they're never going to do anything about it, and it's going to cause them to lose money and be in the death of Minecraft for the second time in a row. This time, PewDiePie can't revive it. SMP Live is definitely not going to come back. SMP Earth or anything like that will help revive the game. That's not going to happen this time. Unfortunately, this will be the death of Minecraft if things do not change. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to subscribe. We're on the road. We may have already hit 300 by the time this goes out, but if not, we're very close to hitting 300, and I'm trying to hit 500 by the end of the year. So be sure to hit that sub button, share with anyone you know, hit the like. Sharing apparently is the most important one, so definitely do that. Share with all your friends. Let me know your thoughts, like I said, and I'll see you in the next video.